He's going in.
Yeah.
There's very little clean. He's going in. I really like it. Right.
Hello, welcome to Metal Review Cast. Today we're going to be reviewing Whispers by Sync With Me, featuring Tom Kiely of P67.
I've never heard of. And that might be my age. Who's P67?
Patient 67.
Still don't know. Is that really bad?
Same. I recognise Tom Kiely though, the name.
We've reviewed them.
Oh my god! I need to put my head in a bucket and throw some ice over myself.
We haven't released it, but we have reviewed them. They did a song called Antithesis with
I remember Antithesis.
Rory Rodriguez of Dayseeker.
Okay, I do remember that song. Didn't remember the name. Yeah, that was sick. We haven't released that.
We haven't, no.
Okay, well, we might.
Yeah.
We might do.
Might do. Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, this one's a sneaky little preview as well, isn't it?
Yeah, so officially this comes out tomorrow. Well, midnight US, I think, but for us that'll be about 5 a.m. So, but yeah, it comes out tomorrow. They did have a video, but essentially they got let down by someone who was meant to help do the videography, and then he had to set it up on tripods, and he didn't like how it looked, basically.
Yeah.
So in the end, they decided to do the lyric video first, I think, and then they're going to release the official video after, which isn't a problem.
Yeah, I was going to say that's fair. You'd much rather put out something that you can at least focus on the audio quality than have a bunch of grumpy fuckers like us that will analyze the video, pull it apart, and if it's not,
you'd be like, "Why are all these straight shots just doing nothing now? What's happened to the shake?"
Yeah, we'll pick up on it. So it's better to do that. I think it's wise, and then, like you say, do the actual video for it at a later date.
Yeah, but it's good that they didn't want to just. Evan was just unhappy with it, so he was like, "Yeah, we have to reshoot it," which isn't a problem for them anyway. So it's good that they want to do it properly. But yeah, it's quite a good one because Patient 67 are they're on top of a lot of stuff. They've got some. They just released a single the other day as well that I can't remember the name of, so I'm going to look it up quickly. That was really good. It's like Damage Plan, I think. Damage Plan, yeah, that's a really good song. They're very on top of their social media as well, and Tom Kiely's a really good vocalist. Even I noticed that he did like a cover of like one of the Silverstein songs as well. So yeah, I've been listening to them. I'd say quite infrequently, but I kind of follow their stuff as well, and they're all over social media. They're so good at memes, and they just like post constantly as well. These boys are going to make it as well. So it was a good little grab for them to get him involved. I think Evan has done either single, like a solo, or some album artwork for them.
Nice. I'm very much looking forward to this. I'm enjoying the direction and the path that the Sync With Me are going, and really like the last release. So very, very much looking forward to this. By the way, can I just comment on your hair? I don't know why, but it looks fucking fresh today.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
It looks really nice. Not you, scruffy little scrub.
Wow.
Although actually, your hair, Leon, has gone past looking scruffy and now looks like it might actually turn into dreadlocks. So
yeah,
maybe you just keep ignoring it and it just turns.
I don't know.
Locks.
I need to get it. I need to get it replatted.
Yeah, but yeah, I was liking your trim, Sean. It looks fresh.
Man.
Yeah, it does.
My own hair in it still. Look at it.
Nice.
Getting there.
Good job.
Yeah. Getting there.
Good job, brother. I like the little side part there.
I know, man. I've gone for the old.
That's a fresh part.
Little side part now, innit? Changing it up every now and then. Yeah, accidentally cut a little bit too far in. There's a little bit of hair that you can just see when it's like actually close up. It's not good, but whatever. No one cares.
I should have said nothing. You can't see it on camera.
No, you can't. That's how confident I am. I don't give no shits. Yeah, let's get this going. And this is part of the EP, obviously, that's coming out in this October. I've been trying to put flooring down in my bathroom, and anyone who knows me, I'm not a manual labour person. So I've been sweating. I'm stressed. I'm pissed off. I hate doing manual labour, honestly.
He's going in.
Yeah.
There's very little clean. He's going in. I really like it.
Little sprinkles of clean, and then just mainly aggression.
Yeah, it's just the clean's just there to back up the actual screams and the other way around.
There's shakiness on the music video as well.
Oh, in the background, or just the lyrics?
Yeah, the lyrics and the background as well.
Yeah.
So actually, you know what? The simplicity of this lyric video is quite cool, and it's bold bold. I can't fucking pronounce it properly. Bold. And like the thick fonts. Actually, I'm reading it and absorbing the lyrics and what we're saying there. So normally, like lyric videos, it's nice little wordy fonts and stuff like that. This is just like
it's a proper like throwback again. Like. They're doing like a fucking screamo, emo, post-hardcore revival. It was like these boys are just going to be like at the forefront of it, like fucking.
I'd agree with that, yeah.
Singing and screaming their hearts out with these like very like emo, emotional like style lyrics. It's awesome.
I'm getting like Amity Affliction vibes from it, quite strongly, which could be like part of what you're saying.
I actually agree with that. Sometimes I when you say stuff and have comparisons, I'm like,
yeah.
But no, I actually do feel hear a familiarity and similarity to that. I wouldn't say it is Amity, but I definitely get those vibes. Yeah, like you say, probably that emo side of things that Sean's touching on.
Yeah. It's very heavy. It's cool because obviously everything just like comes from the heart and stuff with Evan, and like even the other day I noticed that he said that he'd been like 3 years sober, which obviously when someone says that, that's a big deal. Like like
I saw that as well. Yeah.
Like we joke about Anton, he's a functional alcoholic, whatever. He can stop himself. It just every now and then he'll just go, wait a second, I've been drinking far too much, and then he'll calm himself back down. But for someone who actually needed to quit, like the last song was obviously about Evan again, so I guess it could tie into a lot of the stuff in his life and how he's felt and going through it all and now being sober and stuff like that. But it's awesome, just awesome.
Yeah, I would say that certainly we've touched on it time and time again, and it does sound like a broken record, but these are a prime example of putting your thoughts onto paper and using it as almost your own therapy session. You know what I mean? And I like that because he's keeping it real, and you can relate to the realness of it, even if you can't relate to the scenario he's talking about. You can always relate to the reality that he's going through. Anyway, I'll stop waffling. I'll hit the play button.
Yeah.
That's quite dark.
And then I was never enough. Nobody throws stones.
Naughty.
Holy flames with all my papers. I'll never be fucking saved.
The glitch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that bit is so nice. So I think that's Tom's bit, because you can tell the difference anyway between the screams of Evan and then when Tom comes in.
Yeah,
Like, he's
Tom's
got
a little bit more
got a
raspy.
deepy growl, yeah, the rasp
Yeah.
and stuff. But again, like, even where he kind of came back into like a slight scream thing, like it felt really emotional. Like his voice kind of almost broke in a way.
You know, I was gonna say who would be really, really good doing. I don't know, like if they were on the same continent, they'd be really good at working with Isolate, because that part reminded me of Jamie and how Jamie does stuff. In terms of the screams and that kind of extra bit of emotion and break that you have in that throat.
Yeah, yeah.
Where, not saying they should be on the same song, but I can imagine them on the same set list.
Yeah.
It would be like some kind of emotional black hole. Yeah, I really, really like that. And I liked the before the glitchy stuff, because everybody knows I get excited about glitch, but they'd filtered the drums into being this really low level kind of like, it was almost bassy. Even the snare sounded bassy. It was like right in the background, whilst they were doing all these effects, and those heavy screams came in. It was horror almost, like in some of it.
That is a shout actually, because there's a bit as well before it goes into Tom's portion where I don't know how to explain it, because obviously I don't have the technical aspect, but it kind of like it was like here, and then it went here, and then it went here, so it's like it lowered the octave twice.
Step down, yeah.
The whole band must have just gone boom, 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 and then it went into XP, and I was like, that's a really nice touch.
Yeah. I rate that a lot.
Yeah,
really good.
As a band, they just seem to know what they need to do together. Like everyone's portion, however they write it, I don't know. Like if one person writes it mostly, or they all do their own individual bits, just very impressive.
They need to do a live gig, because I think it's going to be a while till we get stateside. But I want to see these.
Yeah,
They're going to have to do an online gig or something for us.
Yeah, do us a not live online gig, please.
Yeah, please. But yeah, glitch away.
Well, I'm going to press play. Drinking my monster.
You feel all the voices in his head. It's giving me chills.
In it, I had that as well.
That's, yeah. He's talking about his depression, I think.
Yeah.
And the various fights that he's having with his own mind, and challenges, and trying to get past it, and wanting to get past it but can't.
That's it. Like, as I say, like I've never had anything to that extent. Not even close to be honest. But when you hear it, it's like a lot of people do say that, like, that their fear is that they're just stuck in this way, and that's it. Like, they're just meant to be unhappy. Like they just think unhappy, so they're meant to be unhappy, and that's it. That's them. That's the only way they can think, and it's so fucking. It's horrible to see. But the way this video is done, as you say, like I'd like to see how they're going to do the video anyway. But the lyric video is actually really good.
Yeah,
It gets the message across as well as any video I think you could do.
yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting now that they've got a little bit more time because of the things that have happened into getting the video for this one. It'd be interesting to see if they do anything extra on the narrative to make it a bit more. I mean, we haven't seen the other one, so I don't know how in depth it goes. But they might actually have a little bit more time to dive even deeper into that and really emphasize some of the points that he's projecting in this particular song. I think this is probably one of my favorite songs they've done. If I'm wholly honest with you, it hits you hard. It's straight to the point. You get the message he's saying, and it's just no messing about. Like it's really good. And that end bit, just like I say, it just gave me chills, and I don't know why.
Yeah,
like, I think it's a mixture of ambience and everything else, but it caught me off guard. I was like, oh shit, hang on a minute, I feel a bit fucking tingly here.
Fading it out and then going into just like a whatever it was. It wasn't synthy, was it? It was just like electronic.
Yeah.
A little bit of drums. Yeah, it's just, and actually you pointed it out as well where he's, the voices in his head where he's screaming and then he does a little bit of singing and then there's a lot going on back here. You're like, that's just him in his own fucking head. Like it feels like they've thought of a lot of different things to kind of make it feel like how he's felt. And I assume this is about Evan. It might not be. Like, I know he generally writes from the heart, so that's my assumption anyway. And obviously you've seen it as well. So, with some of the stuff he's gone through. So yeah, it'd be good to know actually.
Yeah. I also liked how the song, like the guitars, were constantly rhythmic throughout the whole thing, even on the heavy bits. It was constantly just going. Or rhythmic. It was really good.
Yeah, it almost supports the vocals, doesn't it? It's like, you know what, this one's more about the vocals.
Because it's actually as song tempo goes, it's not overly fast, right? But it's actually a good point you made, Leon. Like, because of the way that the guitars and the drums were, it felt pacey. Even though actually it's quite slow.
Yeah.
The actual song itself is quite slow, but it didn't feel like it as I was going through it. And actually, it's 3 minutes 33. It felt like it went through quite a bit quicker than that.
Yeah.
So that's a good point you made as well. Well, great song, guys.
Yeah.
Great song.
I can see why I think Evan was quite excited about this one. Yeah, there's a lot to love in this. It's to say, like, even the little portions with the drumming, the guitars, as Leon said. And then, the vocal style's just really nice. I want to go back to that bit where he's, like, screaming towards himself. I think there's bits.
Might as well get it halfway through, man, because I want to listen to the evil fucking horror story that came out from it as well. Like,
okay, we'll give it another listen. We'll go from about a minute. I can't remember exactly where that bit kicks in. At least we can talk over it a little bit now. There's that bit.
Yeah, Jamie.
Yeah. He was asking about people to, like, going forward, that could feature and stuff like that. We need to go and find that and just be like, oh, I should just message him. Like, Jamie,
I think
Isolate.
Jamie from Isolate would be a really good fit with these.
Yeah, because he has that harshness that Evan doesn't. Even though Evan's screams are awesome, they're just a bit higher. It's that bit, like it's just everywhere.
This ending, like you say, it's all.
I even in
Voices
my
are
head,
all
I'm
over.
getting chills in my head. It's like alongside the voices in my head.
Talent.
These boys are special.
That's talent. I'm
Right.
not gonna lie, it's talent.
They're special. I think most people could just end that and it'd be great. But the fact that they've decided to end it in that way is they just think outside. They think a little bit extra. And it's like, well, what else can we add to this to actually make this even more epic?
Mm.
They're just they're fucking special.
Yeah.
Definitely, I think I agree with you. I think this is my favourite one so far. They're just gradually getting better with
I
every
agree as
release.
It's a persistent ambience as well. Like we love ambience and stuff like that, but it comes in waves in songs generally. But there's kind of a constant ambience throughout the entire thing, and it's only when they start bringing shutting some of the other instruments off or pulling it back, you start hearing it. But it's always there. Like even at the start of the song, you're just hearing everything going off all around here. It'd be interesting if they start recording in rather than stereo, they start recording in 5.1 really fucking with your head. You know what I mean? It's like literally like in your eyes and fucking. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but yeah, no, well done, boys. Like that probably is my favorite track from you guys. And Seal Clap of Love here. I can't do the love. There we go. Seal Clap of Love. I just look retarded.
So good.
Not allowed to say that. Oops. But yeah, well done. Like,
yeah, and thank you for the re-release again.
Yeah.
Always means a lot. Always means a lot that you guys think of us and some of the other bands think of us. But yeah, looking forward to the EP now.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Definitely.
Right.
I don't have anything else to say, otherwise I'll just go off on more tangents. So I think I'm going to stop there. Much love, guys. Links will be in the description down below. Give them some love.
Yeah. Well deserved love. Go give them some love. Don't like all this shit. Buy the merch. Follow them. Goodbye.